Now, we all have our own way of saying thank you and honoring our veterans. For some, for example, it's flying a flag on this day. But for one Madison man, honoring veterans is something he does every single day. Tonight, only News 3's Dave DeLosier tells us about an honor born of 24 notes.
I guess music's been a part of my life, all of my life.
For Dale Klein, each note comes from brass, but is born from within.
I think the majority of my playing is from the heart.
For the first 18 years of his life, there was music, a horn, and Dale Klein, until the day the song changed.
Well, it was during Vietnam.
A sailor, Klein was lucky he never saw combat, but virtually every day.
It was almost 4 or 5 times a week.
He saw the realities of combat and the meaning behind 24 notes.
The 24 notes of taps is probably the most solemn notes anybody will ever hear.
And playing them time and time again, too many times.
Several hundred. I never kept count. I didn't want to keep count.
Those 24 notes changed an 18-year-old kid.
I grew up in the service.
And when he came home, for the next 4 decades, music just wasn't the same.
I felt that was part of my history. But then somebody came up to me and said, you know, it's a shame that you just letting your talent go away. Remember those days?
Now retired, Dale Klein decided to unretire something inside of him.
It does bring back memories of Vietnam. It does bring back memories.
A volunteer for the organization Bugles Across America, Dale now volunteers his time and his 24 notes to honor our veterans.
These folks did what they did because they loved the country.
And as time passes, those who serve pass with it, which is why Dale is here.
Sometimes I have a tough time going through it because I might have a tear in my eye during it, thinking that, you know, what they've done for us and that they're gone now.
Aim, fire. Today, when he plays those 24 notes, each and every one comes less from the bugle and more from the heart.
It is worth it. It's worth every time I put on this uniform and come out and play taps again, because to me, it's a memory.
24 notes and memories that he once left behind in Vietnam. 24 notes that have never changed. But today, when Dale Klein plays that final note, he will hold it just a little bit longer.
It's closure. He deserved it. He deserved those 24 notes.
In Madison, this is Dave DeLosier, WISC News 3.
Beautiful. Well, as you saw, when Dale finishes playing taps at a funeral, he salutes and then leaves immediately. He does that because, as he says, it's not about him. He wants the family of the veteran to just remember those 24 notes. So if you'd like more information about the organization, Bugles Across America, we have that in our story on channel3000.com.